exploring the Icarus Matrix, a design perspective.
Welcome to the Universal Principles podcast. Today, we're diving into the Icarus Matrix. It's all about avoiding overambitious designs that are just setting themselves up for a spectacular failure. Think flying too close to the sun. We'll be exploring it through the lens of design today. But first, what does the Icarus Matrix mean in the world of design?
Thanks for having me. In design, the Icarus Matrix is a constant consideration. It's about recognizing the point where adding features or complexity actually detracts from the user experience or the overall functionality. We want innovative design, but not at the expense of usability and stability. Think of it as informed restraint. It really boils down to the higher concept of moderation, finding that sweet spot.
Moderation makes perfect sense. Can you give us a concrete example of the Icarus Matrix at play in design, perhaps with minimalist apps?
Absolutely. Minimalist apps are a great example. The core idea is resisting feature bloat. Developers may have tons of cool features they could add, but a well-designed minimalist app focuses on a few key functionalities, executed flawlessly. It avoids the Icarus Matrix by staying simple and user-friendly, rather than becoming a confusing mess.
So restraint is key. Any other examples that spring to mind where overambition leads to design failure?
Consider architecture. An architect might be tempted to design a building with incredibly complex, avant-garde features, pushing the boundaries of engineering. But if those features make the building unsustainable, uncomfortable to live in, or prone to structural problems, they've flown too close to the sun. Designing a building with minimal environmental impact is key.
Wow, great example. It really highlights how beauty can be a trap. It's all about balance. Are there other fields where this Icarus Matrix idea pops up?
Definitely. Think about synthetic genomics and the principle of synthetic minimalism. Just like in app design, synthetic genomics benefits from focusing on essential functions. Overly complex genetic circuits are more prone to failure, whereas a streamlined, minimalist approach can lead to more robust and predictable outcomes. It's the same core idea a circumflex euros, avoiding unnecessary complexity.
Fascinating. So how can our listeners apply the Icarus Matrix in their own lives or work? Any practical tips?
Here are a few to consider. First, clearly define your core objectives. What's the essential function you need to achieve? Second, ruthlessly prioritize features or elements. Cut anything that doesn't directly contribute to those objectives. And third, iterate and test frequently. Get feedback to ensure you're not adding complexity that detracts from the user experience.
Great advice. Define, prioritize, and test. Sounds like a solid plan to avoid those overambitious design pitfalls. Any final thoughts on the Icarus Matrix?
Just remember, sometimes less really is more. Strive for elegance and efficiency, not just complexity for complexity's sake. And don't forget to enjoy the process.
Excellent point. Thanks for sharing your insights on the Icarus Matrix. And thank you for listening to Universal Principles. Join us next time for another deep dive into the principles that shape our world.